Hey everybody! Hi everybody, it's Lain. We're back with day number 14, completing 2 complete weeks of your scrapbooking questions answered right here. And today we have a question from Tony's French girl. And she says, actually a 2-part question, and I'll answer the main part first. She says, here's my question for you. While I understand that perfection is not what we should require of our layouts, I do have an old layout from the first load, and that's layout a day if you're not familiar with that, that literally calls to me from its album on the shelf because it is so poorly designed. Do I answer the call and fix or redo it, or do I chalk it up to experience and tell it to leave me alone? So I have 2 answers for this. My first answer is that in general, we should scrap and move on. Because if we start going back to re-scrap old things as our style changes, or as our sensibilities change, or as the external trends change, then we're never going to get anywhere. We're going to keep going back and redoing things over and over and over again as we get the urge to change things. So I don't really like to go down that path. However, if there is one layout in particular that is just driving you bonkers because it's an important story you wanted to capture, or a great photo or something like that, and it's just like you're saying, calling to you from the shelf, just redo it and get it over with. Go ahead and bite the bullet, redo it, and move on. It's just like if you buy something for your wardrobe and maybe it was a big mistake and it's hanging there in your closet, and every day you open it up and open up your closet doors and you say, oh my gosh, I bought that skirt, it was way too expensive, I don't think I'm ever going to wear it, I need to lose 5 pounds, I need to buy something to go with it, I don't have a place to wear it, or whatever. And every time you open your closet, it's accusing you and making you feel bad. Then you should just get rid of it and move on. So that's the same thing with this particular layout. It sounds like it's a one-time deal, that there's one layout that's driving you nuts. Just go ahead, re-scrap it, redo it, see if you can fix it up, and then move on. You're done with it. You don't have to spend any more mental or emotional energy on that. Now, if you find yourself falling into the habit of frequently redoing layouts, now if that works for you, great. But if it's keeping you from scrapping new memories and scrapping new pages, then I wouldn't do that. But again, this sounds like it's a one-time occurrence. So just so you know, sometimes I'll create a layout and I hate it. And if it's happening in the moment, like if I'm trying a technique and it just doesn't work out, I will just throw it away and start over. But in general, I think all of us scrapbookers have layouts in our albums that we kind of cringe when we see them. And sometimes I just turn the page real quickly. Sometimes I spend some time looking at that and figuring out why it didn't work for me. Maybe I was imitating a style that just was not me. Maybe I tried a technique that just didn't work. Or maybe there's something that rings false about the page. So they can be teaching moments. So I don't encourage you to redo every layout that isn't perfect. But if there is one in particular that you really want to redo, just go ahead and do it. You have my permission to do so. Now, the second question you had was about blogging, and I wanted to just remind everybody that my my free monthly scrapinar on driving traffic to your website is coming up on July 23rd. And the question you had was, I am a secret blogger. It's out there for people to stumble upon, but I have not promoted it in any way because I am so hit and miss about my entries. Will you be addressing that during the webinar? Now, I will be talking mainly about how to promote your blog during the scrapinar on July 23rd, and that's called Traffic Jam, and you can sign up either right below this video on the blog or go to layoutaday.com/weble, again, July 23rd, and it is free. But I won't be talking too much about, I'll address a little bit about a frequency of blogging, but that's not going to be the focus of the scrapinar. Instead, it's going to be more about how you can get attention for your blog. So I hope you don't mind my public service announcement, because I really want you to attend if you are at all interested in blogging, because I'll have a lot of great info for you. So again, not a commercial, a public service announcement, because it's free. Also, another public service announcement. If I have featured your question this month, please do not forget to email support@layoutaday.com, because you will get a little gift from me. And all you have to do is email, and that'll go right to Kelly, and just put in the subject line what day your question was featured and your address, and we'll get a little something out to you in the mail. So that's it for day number 14. I will see you tomorrow on the 15th, and hopefully I'll see you later this month as well at the free Scrap-N-R. Bye, guys.